If you live in a place like I do, you probably think marriage is about love and something to look forward to. You wouldn't be one of the 41,000 girls that are married as children every day.
Millions of girls around the world, some as young as 5 years old, find their fates sealed by early marriages. We traveled to Ethiopia, the country with the highest rate of child marriage anywhere in the world, to live life with a child bride.
29% of girls are married by the age of 15.
At 12 years old, she has already been a wife for 4 months.
Child marriage imposes significant social and economic costs on all levels of society, from the individual to the global economy, and if stopped, could help in ending the perpetual cycle of poverty and malnutrition in developing countries for the girls today and generations after them. Ending child marriage requires a deep understanding of the interrelated complexities that cause it. At the moment, there's a lot of research out there that depicts child marriage as a flagrant disregard of human rights, which follows patriarchal and cultural norms.
According to the UN, the prevalence of child marriage is declining around the world. But in parts of Africa, it's actually becoming a bigger problem.
Child marriage is a form of gender-based discrimination. It's a form of violence against women because it largely affects girls.
But this is only part of the bigger picture. It is vitally important to focus on the economic drivers of child marriage in order to build a more accurate depiction of its cause. Why are girls and their parents opting for child marriage? Why are mothers and fathers selling their daughters to men their age? What motivates these arrangements?
The need for money is a reason for people to marry their children off before the age presumed right for a girl.
Imagine you live in rural Ethiopia. You're from a family of subsistence farmers, but you mostly purchase the food you eat, and this spending makes up the majority of your household's budget. Now imagine if the price of food increases. This would cause a real decrease in your family's income. What would you do to stop your family from going hungry? I hypothesize that families will respond to high food prices by marrying off a daughter. This is to reduce the number of mouths to feed in their household and to receive a bride price that will aid in immediate consumption smoothing. I aim to make a unique contribution to the literature by depicting child marriage as a coping strategy to household food insecurity and livelihood distress. The value of my research comes from its potential to one day inform productive policy to eliminate child marriage in Ethiopia and perhaps other nations too.